Alright. I'm not sure if my mind is ready, but my body certainly is. And I'm talking about the class trial, alright? Don't take it the wrong way. This one, I hope is crazy. I mean, it is a double death after all, and there has to be some twists whenever there's a double death, hopefully. Now, on the last episode, I predicted that it's Sonia, and because, you know, I had some few points, right? Because when we talked to Sonia one-on-one inside Hiyoko's room, my question was, why was Sonia inside Hiyoko's room in the first place? How did she get in there in the first place? Why was the door locked, right? And the fact that Sonia is the only one that knows about Hiyoko, you know, going to the music venue to tie her kimono or whatever because of the mirror, that's pretty strange, don't you think? Now, hopefully, I'm just hoping it's not that obvious. I mean, after all, I've thought that I had to kill her down for sure before, and turns out it was someone totally different. Yeah, I mean, I do like surprises after all. Hopefully it's not that obvious. Only one way to truly find out. Of course, that's to, you know, play the game. Let's do this. Oh yeah, and before I begin, I heard that you can actually buy skills, but like I kind of looked it up and I couldn't find anything. I heard that it was in the report card. But like, let's say I wanted to like buy skills, right? Like, where am I supposed to click? So yeah, and I'm sorry if I'm like blind or whatever, but am I supposed to go to the vending machine or something? Because I don't remember seeing it there either. I see the skill list here, but I don't really see anything here. So yeah, wait. Oh! Oh, Monomi had... Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, well, this is awkward. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I pretty much got, well, the ones I thought were the most important. I got Neural Liberation just because it was the most expensive. It was 7 fragments, and... well, Focus Scotch decreases at a slower rate. I do need that. I mean, I do need as much focus as possible. Delusion, I think, increases the Influence Scotch. Yeah, I do need that. Or want that, rather. Increase my aiming speed. Reduces my aiming speed. Okay. Slightly increases... yeah, that again. Yeah. I could get Moonsault, but, I mean, that's just jumping power. I don't really know why I would... I mean, nah, I'd rather save my fragments. Alright, now I'm ready. Oh, that's so funny. I just found it while I was recording. That's funny. Alright. Alright, now I'm good. Let's do this. Woo! Everyone rise for the class trial.
Now then, let's begin.
No.
During the class trial,
Shut up.
you vote correct, I'll punish
Yeah, whatever.
everyone. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation?
Exactly.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Right, because, Nagito... not Nagito. Why? I keep getting their names confused. Hajime decides not to help him.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
And that too.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
Nekomaru doesn't get it. Ibuki... oh, well, she's... wow, so only like half of us really knows what's going on, don't we? Wow.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Wow. That was a little savage, but to the wrong girl, dude.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Whoa. That is deep. Oh my, I gotta write that down. Hold up. I need to write that down right now. The emptier your head, the more dream... wow, that is so deep. Oh my gosh. Akane Owari 2020 quote of the year. Oh my god, he's like, what?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed
Oh
with the
my
trial
God.
if those two can't participate in the arguments.
We shouldn't proceed if those two can't participate. Oh, so we should probably let them know what's going on. Yeah, okay.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
Right.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself,
Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Right, and I have a feeling the killer has to be one of these 5. There's no way it's Mikan, because she was with Nagito the whole time. Either with Nagito or with Hajime, because, you know, they were sleeping together for some reason. And... well, obviously it's not, you know, Hajime or Fuyuhiko, right? Yeah, so it has to be one of these 5.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
Right, now unless if Fuyuhiko wasn't at his cottage, but I don't think he would do that.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
And then Mikan was there.
Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
Please don't talk about that!
We immediately
Oh.
headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was... a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing!
Oh my god.
That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
Yumiu, what did he do? Did he commit suicide? Oh my god, I wish I was there. Oh my gosh.
I tried to stop him,
Ugh.
of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
But we can use this as a
By the time I
stepladder.
arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Yeah, and we just left her there without cutting down the rope or anything. No big deal.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
Strangely, yeah, because Gundam decided not to come with me. It's kind of strange.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
Mikan and Fuyuhiko. So Akane wasn't there after all.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Oh my gosh!
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Oh, he's blushing? Wow.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened,
Oh,
we
Hyoko.
didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's.
Oh, what is that, like, light blue thing that's next to her kimono? I still don't know that. Is that part of the kimono?
And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Yeah, like, what's the point, though? Why couldn't the killer just, you know, put her dead body on the floor? Was there a reason she taped it? I mean, I remember, Chiaki mentioning maybe it was to, like, stop the blood from gushing out of her neck, but...
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily. Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who... Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Fair point. But... I mean... I'm not Nagito, so... Huh? So now I have to prove... Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if I wasn't Hajime, yeah, it makes sense.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
You know, despite Nagito, you know, talking about Hope and being annoying and all that, I do like how he is unbiased towards, you know, every individual. Because I thought since he likes to talk with Hajime Hajime so much, you know, he seems to just admire him. Despite that, he treats everyone equally, so that's pretty nice, actually.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Right.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Right, that's exactly, I mean, what a liar would say. I mean, you know what I mean.
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Right, now how are we gonna prove that I'm telling the truth?
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Oh, this is fun. Nagito versus Hajime is always
Come on!
Always
try to
welcomed.
Prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Come on, man, let's go! It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. So true, but this one I kinda, I like it. You know, it's actually realistic. You know, just because I'm the main character doesn't mean everyone has to believe me, right? I like that. Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. I mean, well, you had to explain it though. We had to tell everyone, you know, what happened, so. Oh man. God damn it, Nagito. What? He's so smart and yet he's so annoying. God. Alright, which one? Surveillance camera, monitor. Oh my gosh.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Okay.
Hajime's testimony is a lie.
Nope, it's not.
And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
It's my fault!
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility.
But the video camera,
After all,
right?
Hajime is the only witness.
Wait, what if I'm not?
Hajime lie.
What if I'm not though?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Movie ticket? No.
Hajime kill both of them?
No way.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
That's true though.
means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Oh wait, I never watched the movie though. Yeah, you idiot. Wait, what? Nagito should know that. Yeah, okay, it has to be the movie then.
Hajime's testimony is clearly
Right?
suspicious.
If Hajime's
Scrap the
testimony is a
Yeah, it has
lie,
to be. Okay.
Then the fact that Ibuki.
That would also.
I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime?
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill both?
the fact that the bodies were imitating.
それは違うよ! You little shit! Sit down! Cloud looking ass.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Exactly.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Are you? Dude, come on, man. Why? All that intensity, that feeling where I beat him, I was so proud of that, and now he's like, yeah, I knew that. Man.
Huh?
Bruh.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
Oh, maybe he's not trolling. Maybe he has a different reason why.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Ah, that's why he told me to keep it, I think.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
Okay.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Oh, I think just in case somebody decided to doubt Hajime, Nagito decided to bring it up first to, you know, I guess, to just, you know, clear that out there. So in a way, I guess he was actually helping Hajime. Wow. Man, he's playing chess, man.
Nagito, what are you doing?
He's clearing your suspicion, dude. Come
Well,
on.
since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
It also provides a good warm-up.
Oh my. God, it's so weird. Like, I like him, but like, I also hate him. What is this feeling? Like,
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
to him it is.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important.
Especially.
since this isn't a game.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you do want to warm up your brain, I guess.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
And honestly, though, I think at least one of us would have actually said what Nagito said in the first place anyways. But then again, yeah, especially Gundam. I feel like Gundam would have said, how do we know it's true, so... Technically, I think he saved us some time, so...
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Okay, normally I would say, Akane, you are just way too dense, but like... I mean, it makes sense, though. That is what she did. And there's no... Well, then again, the lights went out right before we saw Ibuki, you know, put the rope around her neck. So... Oh yeah, and if Ibuki committed suicide, right? Doesn't that mean there wouldn't be any blackened? Because you have to directly kill Ibuki, right?
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Yeah, that too.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same... Well, no, I think it's possible. You can kill someone and then... while someone's committing suicide. Especially if it's Ibuki. I mean, she had the gullible disease.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
Right. Yeah.
So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Way easier said than done, dude.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
You said no more than 10 minutes, right?
Couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Right.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
I mean, call me crazy, but isn't it possible? Like, especially if you have the tape, the body's already there. Like, you just have to, like, position her, you know, next to the pillar. Then put the tape. Like, can't you do that in 10 minutes?
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean a closed
But that
room?
only bought, like, what? Maybe 1 or 2 minutes, though. I guess that's plenty of time, though, actually.
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Okay.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Right, and there's no way out, which means the killer must have came inside along with us and blended in. Just like how Aoi Asahina did in the first game.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
Right, which are Kazuichi, Sonia, and I think that's about it.
And that's you two,
Yep,
Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
yep.
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
Ah, the two lovely couples,
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
You know what would be crazy? If it's actually one of us who has the alibi. God damn it,
Gundam
Danganronpa.
met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
Gundam met up with Hajime at the... Right.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Well, what about Monokuma, though? Monokuma should be in care of him, right?
Me too!
Oh, he was imitating him, okay.
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
What? What do you mean?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
I mean, it makes sense. So, the killer was inside the music venue. Yuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Yeah, there's no way the killer can be that, you know, shallow in his plan. I mean, then again, if it is Kazuichi, I guess he can't think that far ahead, but still, I don't know, man. Like, the double kill makes no sense. Yeah, it has to be way deeper than this, surely. What are we arguing about, actually? When you don't even know what you're arguing about. Scrap of thick paper? Maybe? One of those?
The killer was still inside the music venue.
Okay.
By locking the door from the inside.
That's true.
They tried to keep us from getting in.
Right.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
They were, yes they were. Oh
How
god.
did they lock the door?
The little stick.
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
The lock wasn't Yeah, okay.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
It was a drumstick though. So...
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Okay.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together
And it's probably gonna be this one.
and suddenly appeared.
Oh, never mind.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's the drumstick, because that's the only one that actually makes sense. That person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Oh. So I have to pick something that contradicts? But that means it's not Akane. Oh, right. I keep forgetting you can't look at the transcript. Oh my god, that's really annoying.
The killer was still inside
What
the
could it
music
be
venue.
here? Semi-transparent
By locking
glob?
the door from the inside.
From the inside.
They
Yeah.
tried to keep us from getting in.
Okay.
It seems they were trying to stall.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Okay, maybe it's this one. Ah, damn it. Of course not. That broken drumstick was used to lock the door from the inside, right? Yeah, okay. Not as much. Well, it's not like I know the door was really locked or not, but Yuko's the one who's saying it. Yeah. Crap. Ugh.
The killer was still inside the
Well, maybe
music
it's the
venue.
one that's inside, actually.
By
Because you could have
locking
done it from
door
the outside.
inside.
Is it this one? Oh, wow.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it could have been from the outside.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Oh, that would explain how the killer's not there. Wait. No. Wait, no, would it? No, wait, the killer would have had to kill Hiyoko, then leave the place. And to do that in under 10 minutes? Yeah, that's hard, actually.
From the outside. How?
Right, because of the glob or whatever.
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Yeah, thanks, Chiaki, for verifying it by showing it. That was, very helpful. It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glob was probably... it wasn't rubber? Well, wait, hold up. Chiaki chewed it. It's not glue, because, I mean... Gum? She did chew it like a gum, so... Oh, it wasn't? Really? Well, I don't know. You're the one who chewed it. Just tell me. What's the point of sticking gum between the gaps? That doesn't make any sense.
Crap!
Oh god, I don't know, what... Wait, hold up. So, what was the point of that anyways? Like, to stick the door together close, right? I mean, gum technically does the job, I guess. But glue? There's no way Chiaki chewed on glue, so... Oh, for God's sake, what?
Crap!
You're telling me it was... There's no way it's glue.
I see.
What?
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
You're telling me Chiaki chewed on glue? What the... Man, Chiaki, what... I hope you brushed your teeth.
Glue?
Dude.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, Chiaki,
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness.
Oh my gosh.
And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Oh, workshop chemicals. What in the... Is she an android? Like, what is this?
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
Exactly. It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
Well, what does that glue do? I mean, I guess it makes the door, you know, stay closed tighter, but...
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
Is that worth, you know, wasting your time on? Like, that's gotta take at least a few minutes. Is that really worth it? I feel like it would have been easier to just, like, I don't know, you know, barricade it or something.
And thanks to that, a glob
Well,
of
actually,
glue
no,
was
he
left
went
where the door
outside,
was
so...
stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
A glob of glue was left where the door was stuck, yeah.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily.
Right, that's exactly what, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That
Ah,
doesn't really
God.
matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
But what? But you can do that from the outside, can you not? Or... Yeah, can't you just do it from the outside?
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
I suppose? Isn't it kind of normal though? To try to like barricade?
It was so obvious
Hmm.
that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
How's that a trap though? Hold on. I mean, to make sure that people doesn't get inside, you would want to barricade the door, and you usually put something in between the handles to, you know, do that, but... Huh. I don't know, am I just an idiot? I'm so confused.
Apologize to Miss Sonia.
Oh my god.
And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
What? What? That doesn't mean... What? That doesn't clear your names?
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Ah, thank you for the useless lesson, Miss Manomi.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
That does sound like a lot to do.
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Eh.
If they couldn't
Quality
have done it
over
while Hajime
speed.
was away from the venue,
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was...
they
Yeah?
must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier. Huh.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, actually. Hiyoko's body must have been killed before, and the killer just decided to place it while Hajime was gone, for whatever reason.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Okay, how does that prove it, though?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what it is by entering the Galaxy Zone. What was it called again? It was like... oh my god, 9-letter word. Oh, crap. That was stuck to the oh well, I'll just have to try my luck. Oh well. I do want to paper... Nah. Oh, it's W. Water... No. Wait, is it? Oh! Wallpaper! There we go. Now I'm just gonna need another L here. Oh, for God's sake. I need a freaking A! God damn it. Oh my god. Alright, fine. There we go. P. And then an E. Oh god, oh god. Oh, dear lord. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then an R. I got it!
I got it!
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Oh, that light blue mark. That was the thing that was on Hiyoko's kimono. Oh, I see.
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
Well, she did have a portion of it on her, so...
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Oh my gosh.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
So he wants us to figure it out on our own. Okay, fair enough. That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Huh. Stuck to the lighting. Okay. Connected to the sudden appearance. Okay. Let's give this a try. Oh, are we gonna, like, jump? Play that little snowboarding game right here? Oh boy, here we go. Actually, I forgot how to play it. Oh, okay, I click control. Alright. Oh, how do I jump? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Phew. Whee! Bam, 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 bam. Cowabunga. Alright, what's my first question, though? Boom. Ah, here we go. Why did Hiyoko's body appear at the... it was brought there. Right? Oh, god damn it, no! Why did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear? Well, I mean, aren't they both correct, though? It was brought there by the killer. Okay. Question number 2. What did the killer use to hide her body? Curtain. For sure, it has to be. What? Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, God. Why am I so trash? The what? Wait, what? But only a... Oh! I get it. Oh, so her body was there all along, but it was camouflaged. Oh, that makes... Oh, that's why a portion of that wallpaper was next to her kimono. Oh. Damn. Gosh. That's crazy. How did the killer hide her body with the... They formed the wall, they covered the pillar. Yeah, they covered the pillar. This one better be right. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, wow. That makes... Man, that's crazy.
It's all coming together.
Somehow. But how do we...
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But how did we not see the bump? I mean, that's crazy. I need to look at that again when only Ibuki's body was there. Dang.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
Which means, right, the killer must have done it before and prepared.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
Right.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
Wow. How?
So when I first discovered Ibuki's
Oh my
body,
gosh.
Hyoko's body was already there.
Oh. Oh, if you look at the left one, you see a little bit of brown there, but then on the right one is completely covered. But you can barely oh, wow. Yeah, it is slightly larger if you look at it, but how long does it take to cover it up like that? How do you get that high? Even with the stepladder, that would not be high enough. What? How do you... Wow.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize
Oh my gosh, dude. What? But how do you cover up an entire cylinder like that? Wow.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
Right.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting... Oh, is that why they didn't use the lights? Because if they turn it on, then the light wouldn't really work as well. Whoa.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
And that was at the staff room. Whoa. That's crazy.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body.
Damn.
They killed off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Right, leaving a trace.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
I think it was before Ibuki, actually. Yeah, it has to be.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Would you even allow her to watch it, dude?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
These two are like sisters and brothers.
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
Right.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Right, and we concluded that the killer tried to, imitate the third kill, but I guess they didn't have time or something.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
That too.
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Really? But he's not gonna tell us. The reason the killer imitated the two victims, I should be able to explain that now. Because they like movies. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah.
Crap!
Oh, well. Wait, hold on. What did Monokuma say? Oh, well, I can't see it. Huh. It can't be to hide the weapon. That's too weird. Mix up the killing order? To let their accomplice escape. Yeah, I mean, that's the next one that makes sense. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Why am I so bad at this? You shouldn't make things up and try to confuse everyone like that. Yeah, okay, I don't want to hear that from you.
Crap!
What? I'm so confused. To mix up the killing order, okay, I mean...
I see! The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Okay, how does that make it harder for us, though?
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Right, because Ibuki was shown... Well, yeah, because Hiyoko must have been, already wrapped around, and then Ibuki's suicide must have been broadcasted. Yeah, that would make much more sense.
A valid line of reasoning.
But he's gonna say...
Yeah, it's
Oh,
valid.
okay.
The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
Right.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Okay.
I'm not even crying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What? Change your mind about what?
What a jerk!
What a weirdo!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
I mean, she's speaking facts though.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Her feet were touching the floor, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
Oh, right, because of the blood on her feet, right.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yep, that makes it much. Yep, there we go.
How right. Your words are so right.
Oh my God.
As light as the sylph's feather.
But my question is, what does it matter if, like, who got killed first, though?
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Yes, yes.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Yeah?
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you
Oh my
know
gosh.
something like that?
It's called investigating, which I don't think you've ever really done. I mean, well, he did find out the scrap of paper, so that's nice, but come on, man, dude.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Alright, Gundam, you need to just... If it weren't for the hamsters, I would probably slap you.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Right, and it's definitely gonna be the feet, the blood on her feet. Has to be. Blood on the soles, yep, that's the one. Oh, I don't even need to change anything.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
True story.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Alright, dude, chill.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes, sir!
I agree with that.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh, God. Normally I would say this is cool, but...
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Oh my God, okay.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean... Yeah,
Does
I
that
guess
mean
so.
you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
What? Oh my God, it's so weird when he talks normally now.
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed.
Yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
You're so frightened you can't even make a
Dude, just
sound.
get to the point. Oh my God.
The time
Yeah,
for-
alright, dude. Alright, cool. Bam, 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 da 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 dun, dun, dun. Alright, smudge on the floor. There we go. I think that's the one. That's the only one that makes sense. Oh, shoot. Ah, whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Impossible. Try to remember the crime scene.
Okay.
There was no blood on the floor.
Slice!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yes, sir. Sit down, dude. Come on, man.
The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Okay, well, Gundam is making it so obvious that it's him. Like, what's going on here? What?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he does. I mean, like, I was there, dude. And so are you.
If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Yeah, that's a really poor job as well.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the killer should have told Ibuki just to take it off, but where would the killer put it away, right? And the killer probably didn't have time to store it away anyway, so...
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
But again, like, what does that have to do with anything? So what
Even
if
they're
Hiyoko got
able to
killed
hide
first?
Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Yoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Yeah, that's true.
Aside from Mikan, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Well, that gets rid of Mikan being the killer, that's for sure.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue?
Oh,
so it would screw with
yeah.
Mikan's autopsy?
That's oh yeah, the heater. Right, hold on. Hyoko's body was probably left or wrapped in duct tape to stop the bleeding, but that wouldn't matter because the heart stopped. However, if the body was hot, right, the heater, then yeah, I guess that would mess up with the autopsy, but
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
right, that messed up the time of her death. Okay.
Time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Okay.
It appears that
Fair enough.
it is wiser to retreat for now.
Oh, okay, so he admits that he was wrong. Alright, cool.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Okay, dude.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
I'm literally Kazuichi. Thank you, Soda.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Okay, sure.
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Right, last time he was talking about 3 people for the announcement, but
Hey, if
Turns
the
out that was
victim actually
helpful.
committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
right, because the Blacken wouldn't exist. Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
But then the killer will be Ibuki herself. But if it's not suicide, then...
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Right, but the trap is probably just that. If we pick Ibuki, we're gonna die.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Hmm? Well,
For
what?
example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then
Bruh.
committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
Oh my god, that actually makes sense. Because you can literally tell Ibuki to do anything. Whoa, good talk, Nagito. Damn. So you can literally program Ibuki to kill Hyoko. Right, and Hyoko would never suspect something like that. Oh, wow. And then that would also explain why Ibuki has blood on her soles, because, well, I mean, she was nearby. She was, like, right next to her. Whoa.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Then she never would have killed... Oh, well, yeah, but again, she doesn't really have her own, like, will anymore. She's just, like a robot.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
Exactly.
That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means
Oh, wait, then who wrapped up the body, right?
the killer had to be alive at that time.
Yeah.
Then she was alive.
Wait, what?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
No way. No way. There's no way. Nah. No. Because if that's true, I told Hajime to cut down the rope. Nah.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
So you're telling me Ibuki was hanging herself that long without dying and without making a noise? There's no way.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
But I remember Nagito, right, saying that he saw 2 Ibukis. But that's when he had the disease. So I don't know. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
She wouldn't.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those 2.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Okay, so we just wasted like 10 minutes. Oh my god. All right.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Right, the killer must have broadcasted it, surely. Huh? Wait, how does Nagito know that? Wait, how does he know that?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Oh, right, because Hajime told everyone that he saw the video. Okay.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Yeah, has to be.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
Right. Now the question is, how do we find out?
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Huh? Destroy the weakest... But that's you and Kazuichi, who has no alibis.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
Wait, what? But that means the video Hajime saw wasn't live. Oh my god, that makes things even harder. What?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually...
Oh no, sorry, I was thinking the opposite direction. No, okay, it doesn't have a record feature, that means it was live. Yeah, okay.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Yeah, okay.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Okay, fair enough.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Huh, interesting. So, yeah, it makes sense it was before and during the announcement, but... whose account am I supposed to listen to, though? Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty difficult. Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna need to look at the truth list real quick. Hold on. Let me look at the Mikan's account. Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Yep. So, Mikan's good. Has to be. Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital. They split up. Okay, they checked the movie theater. They didn't find anyone. Fuyuhiko and Mikan were separated. For a short time. Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was deceived. Right. Like, the most suspicious is Sonia, so... I feel like I should just... Wait, we can exclude sick people like... Yeah, okay.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
Okay.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
How do we know?
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, okay.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Wait, is that true?
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
Oh god, I feel like that's the one.
Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed.
No, hold on. Hold on, Mikan's account, right? Yeah. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time. Wait, what?
We can exclude the sick people like me.
I
and
feel like
Connie,
is
right?
that one. Hold on.
Right before them, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone at
Because Hajime and Mikan has an alibi.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi,
Yep, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
Nice.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
She actually said it herself? Wow.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Oh, I was expecting him to be jealous and be like, hey! What the hell, man? You should have invited me. I mean,
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
why is she talking like that? She's not embarrassed? Whoa, are we seeing a ship here? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Too much info.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagito's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
The killer decided to falsify the sequence to hide the actual... Oh, so that's why the killer decided to kill Hiyoko first, just to mess up with the time of death. Man, that's a lot of work for such a little detail.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh? Exactly.
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process.
Faking the time, right, hiding their alibi.
Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Man. Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then... whose? What kind of trap is it? Man, I don't know. What? I have no clue what's going on, dude. What is this?
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Manami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And there's some chance time. Oh, here's some oh boy, what is it? Hello, what? What's that? Now then, Manami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? The kind hearted Big Brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild who's boss. That's 99% of your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. College essays be like, that's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. Alright. I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Well, that was weird. Alright, so that was pretty interesting. Wow. Gosh, so what did we figure out? We figured out that the killer messed up the... Or not messed up. Intentionally messed up the order of the killing just to, you know, mess up with the time of Hiyoko and Ibuki's death. There was a thought that maybe Ibuki was the one who killed Hiyoko and then committed suicide, but then, you know, we confirmed that that wasn't the case. Huh. But yeah, I mean... And then we realized that Hiyoko was actually killed first because she was already wrapped next to the pillar before Ibuki was hanged. Man, that's the craziest part, though. How does the killer do that, though? How does the killer, you know, completely wrap the body like that, like along with the entire pillar, though? Man, that's crazy. So, I mean, so far, I don't think there's any indication that the killer had an accomplice. And, oh my gosh, I have no clue who it is still. As usual, Nagito's making things a bit more confusing, but I think he's trying to help us, you know, by making us, you know, quote, warm up our brains and making us think harder than, you know, how we are thinking right now. But hopefully next time, you know, as we gather up more clues, things will be a bit more clear, because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I still have no clue who it is. My suspicions are still on Sonia. You know, just because she's the only one that knows about Hiyoko's, you know, kimono case. And, you know, hopefully we'll find out on the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Always appreciate it. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.